I think it's ludicrous for Black people to talk about our democracy, because in their democracy, we were enslaved, we were discriminated against them, and that didn't happen in the autocratic government. That happened in American democracy.
Exactly.
And to show you how complicit American democracy is, the classic example for me is the Fugitive Slave Act. Okay, now let's talk about that for just a minute. The Fugitive Slave Act was the law of the land. And so that if you were an enslaved person in Mississippi, Alabama, any of those places, and you escaped, the law was people in free states that didn't have slavery were legally required to remand you back to the people that enslaved you. Now that was passed by a Democratic United States Congress. So that makes literally everybody white in America at that time complicit with maintaining slavery in America. And whether they get that or not, and there's an argument that they should understand that, but I don't have much expectation of that. But if you're Black, you're a complete idiot talking about us and them. As a matter of fact, it's the equivalent of Samuel L. Jackson, Django. Okay, it literally rests on the same premise that your reality is Leonardo DiCaprio's character reality. So you're talking about what's he doing on a horse?
On that nag.
Yeah,
what's that boy doing on that nag?
Yeah,
right.
and you go let him sleep in the house. So
in the big house, we're gonna have to burn all them sheets.
Right. But the point is, her even being on here, on program, talking about the problems of American democracy, there may be some problems with American democracy, but American democracy has never been favorable to us. So let's start from that premise. Say
us sick though, boss.
Huh?
Us sick, boss.
Us ACC. You have a problem with American democracy. I have a problem with America. Okay, no matter what government formation you happen to be using. So to me, it's our inability to separate our reality from their reality that I think undermines our efforts at progress. As I have gotten older, I've just gotten more acquainted with Frederick Douglass or older thinkers who, and since this is July, 4th of July was last week, when you think about what Stacey Abrams said, and then you think about Frederick Douglass's speech on what is the slave, what is the 4th of July to the slave. That's what I'm talking about. Frederick Douglass could separate himself from America and have a critique of America and he had a critique of American Christians as a result of what they say Christianity is supposed to be and what they do. So, and if you ask Frederick Douglass when he gave the speech about the commemoration of the Lincoln Monument after the Civil War, Frederick Douglass said, let's get one thing straight. He wasn't our president, he made president. And no, we had issues. But basically what he said, as a white president goes in these times, he was pretty good. But he qualified it to put Lincoln in the context of what it meant to be black in America. And we talk about Lincoln like we were white.